How are you, man? How's it been, man?
Man, like I said, we in this kitchen. We in this kitchen. We months out. We just try and keep the vision tunnel. Everybody keep asking for my brother. Like I said, he in whoop ass shape. He don't ever think he too far out of shape. But he just keeping his vision tunnel, making sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do in the camp.
How's this moment feel? Like, you're finally preparing for a title shot.
I mean, honestly, I don't feel no different other than the fact that I'm grateful to get another title shot. Like I'm supposed to get that anyway. If you constantly busting your ass in the gym and you making sure that you executing the things like when you get under the lights, like you becoming victorious and stuff like that, you're supposed to get your shot. You know what I mean? Uh that whole Alberto Pollo, honestly, me personally, I feel like they just gave him a bone. They like, man, here you go. But hell with it. You got some fighters that take an L and they can't bounce back from that L. I look at that as a lesson. It wasn't nothing he did. It was everything that I did. You know what I mean? And he just wasn't no better fighter. It was just the fact that I could have executed things better, made it more swifter and more precise. Made it look clean. So I judge myself for that, to be honest. But that don't take away from me being that extra echelon type fighter. Like I'm up there. I'm really legit. I'm certified. You go anywhere and ask about the Rustlers, they'll tell you. Like, nah, they some badasses. They nice. Anyway.
What
So
what what has the that loss done to you in the gym?
just motivated me to really just, be more mean. Be
Me.
more mean, right? I'm already a high tempo type of fighter, but it's a different mentality when you really want to like hurt somebody, make them like feel miserable. There's many different ways. Like Sugar Ray Leonard, he was a sharp fighter, but he would pick you apart and make you feel miserable before you really get beat down. Floyd Mayweather, he'll pick you apart, make you feel miserable before he really start like beating you down. It's levels to it, and I feel like that comes when you advance and you know the ins and outs of the dynamics of the sport. And you're on a professional level, on a high class level, you can do those things. You can exceed to those levels. I'm channeling my mental to be there. Like whatever a person brings to me at this point, it don't matter. I'm gonna be able to adjust on the fly. That's why I said this next fight, y'all gonna see some special stuff for real. It's gonna be a show. It's going to be a show for sure, for
Okay.
sure, for sure.
So tell me how you feel preparing for Rayo.
Just like I prepare for every fighter or every opponent, not everybody is bringing the same tools to the table. You know what I mean? As far as fighting style and stuff like that. But the preparation is definitely going great. Going great. I got a couple of sparring partners that's flying out of town and stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and sink our teeth in some of the sparring partners, get things really chiseled, and sharpened and stuff like that. So I'm ready, to be honest. They could say the fight is next week and I'm gonna be good.
Mm.
I'm gonna be good.
That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. So obviously, like, can you even take anything from Rayo knowing the last performance from Pitbull Cruz? Because he's an orthodox fighter. He's a lot shorter than a lot of other fighters. Like, he got to fight him completely different than you. Like, what would you have to say about that? Like,
Who, him in the pit bull fight?
yeah. Can you get anything out of that performance?
Of course, of course. I mean, you can get some intel from any performance. He could afford a tomato can, and you can get some intel from that. You know what I mean? The way he get this tomato can up out of there, it might be different from how this other dude do it. You know what I mean? You can gauge it off of just that alone. But what I can say, Pitbull, he's one dimensional. Everybody know how Pitbull is coming. He didn't even shoot a jab that fight. Pitbull. He didn't shoot that one jab on thing. And when he did, it was kind of like, okay, now you're showing me something. I feel like that was the response Rayo had mentally. Like, okay, he's showing me something now. He threw a jab, but for the most part, he was just coming straight forward. Rayo was just poop, 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 turn. Little guy, poop, 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 turn. It made it easy for him. Rayo, he did what he's supposed to do. Like, I'm not going to take nothing away from neither one of them. But like I said, I'm a different fighter than Pitbull.